You want jump balls with 23 seconds left? What's wrong with that?
All-American Bowl. Spencer James for Jordan Baker.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
You about to play the game?
Yeah, I'm not on the duty after.
Alright,
Get one in, then get a couple of duty games in, and then call it a night.
Yeah. I got headache for that. I ain't got no weed to balance this shit out. Shit nutty.
taking on the Baltimore Ravens. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Let's take it in about 4 yards deep.
My team don't put up 40, we don't win.
This one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
So they still put up, what, 20-something points? That's, I mean, they still put up 21. I mean, when we have a bad game, that's a loss.
Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section.
You just do some pick sixes. That was different.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in
Samson
stride,
Jr.
and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head scheme going.
And they'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask? What? Where?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves,
touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't walk off a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
If he keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Pushing forward for 3 after the 48. The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 106 yards.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1. You know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
He'll be brought down right in midfield after a gain of only a couple. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped.
What's the
I actually have no clue, bro. I played 2 games of it. I kept getting one teammate. But I kept seeing a squad of 4 and 3, so I don't know if they were recruiting niggas or what. Yeah.
Just a 35-yard punt, no return.
The Saints gun saying, "Yo, run with us, nigga, we'll die."
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively,
I got you, yo.
And it's so hard to stay with an offense that has things going so well.
Can't be me. As soon as I get a gun, I'm shooting.
So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call was.
That left side completion was tight end. Down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. It's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Oh, good.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. 7 yards on first down. And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Send him back in. Send him on the AB mission.
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, okay.
And he'll get it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. His kick is right through. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. So if they start to creep up, your receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this one complete downfield. It goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. These two teams all tied after one. Quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense has a lead receiver.
That should have been quick, man. Dude, what the fuck, man?
His first touchdown of the season, and the Saints have taken the lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
I keep hearing a lot of his
Who gets
songs
lost
in my
sometimes?
head.
The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened.
He got into the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
I ain't
line.
looking at the shots. He's looking at
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
See that picture with
They
his son?
trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a big run.
Oh, my God.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less.
God, he was
That's
hurt.
when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
He's checking out this guy.
So from
Here
the
you
39
go,
now,
man.
they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Like the win, my friend.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his
Not
right.
even bro.
That nigga Randy
That's
got
caught
in.
right side. He's got his man.
What
Back-to-back
a pass,
receptions
girl.
for him, and it's another 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Yeah.
Here's where it really pays off. Able
It's
to
the
move.
one right here.
But yeah, to draft a player for him to start making passes like this.
Bench range, packing an extra powder increases. Okay.
Evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st
Oh,
down.
good.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
At the 24-yard
The
line.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Steps Gets away to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Really
A
fucking
great
weird.
effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Nigga Willie a beast.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them.
Got
He's
him.
coming and he's taken down.
Good, Sean.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses happen their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll drop the throw. Wide open receiver complete. There'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section. They're trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. It is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well. And
he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
He's going to fire one deep. And this is taken in at the 5.
Damn.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Ravens. 54 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown. Multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now, they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing, and I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along with it.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
We can get pick 6 and 2. Let's
Back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
second one in 2 weeks. Let's do it.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. That'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. But couldn't hang on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down the backfield, getting us inside the 25. Catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start with a rivalry that has been quite one-sided in recent years, as Pittsburgh is on the road at Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. The Browns played well a week ago. They're doing it again as they try to run their mark to 2-0. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Bears were winners last week. They're looking to get to 2-0, and they lead at home. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Man, it's caught inside the 10.
Oh, my goodness.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
He's been a man 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
14.
That arm is crazy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
I thought they was gonna make him drop that shit. When he was running like that. But yeah, he gonna drop that shit.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw there going to be incomplete.
I knew he wasn't going to be able
Normally
to
you
take
think the
that
tight
hit.
end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Fielded just inside the 30.
Dang.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the middle. That's what we're seeing right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and to navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly.
Come on,
and
it's
oftentimes on the move, and when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
The
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Mimic dogs, man.
Taking about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They are
I
right now just ice cold.
I mean,
they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throw over the middle, take it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
It was all right there.
Right there, a nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 9 now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14, but it's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side here, and it's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
My classes.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun.
Nah.
His running back. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 12. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
We're done in the room.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
After that, another injury.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, this goes. Put him in there.
And this is going to be intercepted.
What's good?
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
What the fuck happened to Rattler?
Sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was
Yeah, bigger. Hype up the crowd, dog. Yeah, hype up the away fans. Yeah. Hey.
2nd and
I
1.
see you. Thanks for being.
Well, yeah, I thought I was going to get benched. I thought I was going to lose my job. I'm still here. I'm still strong. Oh my God, this SCG is about to be deadly now. This nigga's dropping 3 shots. Oh man.
The onside kick can't fault him for the effort.
Much more dangerous
at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So
Can't wait till you get on this job.
maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Surgery, you know, I'm gonna leave this nigga by himself. That's like I got like 5 kills, you know what I'm saying?
They don't give it here to his running back.
Oh, there you go.
First down and more inside the
There you go, dude.
Oh my God! Let me get Willie, man.
Who?
And the Ravens will
Let me get Willie.
looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well,
Willie and Baker.
win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult, but guess who's smiling? But
I can't
inside is
even get rid
thinking,
of Baker.
because we're going to play next week, boss man. Oh, without a doubt, head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time,
Somebody's landed over here. Oh, he scared the shit out of me.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. A lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the winning.
Bounty on my head already? Word? Alright, I'm not moving from the spot then. They about to come get me.
Overtime may bear out that running the ball.
Setting up my barrier. Y'all about to come get me. Woo! Yeah, y'all about to come get me out of this room. Fuck that.
That's complete. And we'll be right at the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And man open down the middle of the field and able to get this one across the 45.
Whoever was shooting at me ain't got no ammo.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Oh, Rattler. Rattler really nice.
Inside the 40.
Bitch. Where's my team? Where's he at? He did not just let me die after I dropped one enemy. Oh my God, he let him revive him.
What happened? He got merch.
We both came in the room. I dropped one, and the other bull came in right after him.
So your teammate, did he die?
No, he didn't even ride.
Oh, he ran. He's okay. Oh, that's a cool game.
It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, this time to the tailback. And strong running there. Up to the 15-yard line.
They just stayed by the door.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
My God.
Please revolve yourself. Now run, nigga.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, where you at? I need you right now. Yes.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. It's now 2nd and he'll give it here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that
48 on a black foot, but it is what it is, bro.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. Put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an
That's what the James I had to be.
You still think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
About to load in.
I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on,
Yeah.